Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Akia, I go by Southern Soothsayer on various social medias, and this is a week ahead reading for the collective. I have no idea where I'm going to start, to be quite honest with you. It's been a very long time since I've recorded a reading for the collective, and it's been a while since I've posted anything really significant on Instagram, which is where this video is showing up. Well, it's going to be on Instagram and YouTube, but splitting hairs at this point. So, yeah. I think. Yeah, I'm going to pull out from my Moonchild Tarot deck. And, whoop, something went off on the computer. And yeah, I'm gonna just jump right in. What the collective needs to know for the week ahead. What does the collective know for the week ahead? Okay, that's it, I guess. So the first card that came out was the Six of Pentacles. Make sure that things are balanced this week when, make sure, blah, blah, blah. There's something that's going to draw your attention this week, and it's going to require, or at least you feel like it's going to require a lot of your energy. But the thing is, it's like you're going to put in a lot of energy into it, and you're not going to get a lot back out. Or maybe even, a situation where you put a little bit in and you get a lot out. But when the Six of Pentacles reverse comes in, it usually for me is an energy where it's like you're putting in a lot and gaining little return. And especially when we have like the Page of Pentacles reversed right next to it. And the Page of Pentacles, first of all, is the slowest pentacle. It's about the minute details. So maybe pay attention to the details more so than usual this coming up week, because as you can see, the person on the card is reaching for the pentacle, and they're just not quite getting it. And upright, usually it's because you need more time, effort, and that sort of thing. But this, with the Six of Pentacles reversed paired with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's feeling like you are putting a lot of effort into something, and it's just not working out how you thought it was going to. And as a result, we have the Eight of Swords here, which means that you're going to end up feeling isolated, closed off, unclear, foggy about things, and you're just gonna you're gonna start to wonder, why are you even doing this? So let's pull some more cards to see how we can move through this energy. How can we move through this foggy, isolated energy? Whoa, okay. Okay, so the Five of Swords came out. Um, Try not to be too hard on yourself uh, at all. Because as you can see in the picture, there's a woman sitting on the ground, and there are five. Everything's desolate around her, and there are five swords pointed straight at her. Like I said, try not to be too hard on yourself. It's not your fault that you are putting in all this effort and you're not really seeing much results. It's sometimes that's just how it be. Like that's just how it be sometimes. Um, yeah. Uh, but remember to that with that being said, remember that you are the one driving your destiny. You are the destiny. You are the one in control of your life. So if you feel like you're putting all this effort into something and you're just not seeing any results or any uh, mutual energy being sent back to you from whatever the situation is, it's okay to move on. Like it's perfectly okay to move on. I promise. Maybe you're doing a project and you're putting all this effort into it, and it just seems like you're not really getting anywhere. Focus on something else. It is okay to take your mind off of one thing and focus on something else. It's okay. I promise. And that's really well, actually, that's not it, but I'm going to move this over to YouTube. So if you want to get the full reading, then come on over to my YouTube channel and give it a watch. But that's it for you guys on Instagram. Bye. All right, YouTube. So if you're here from my Instagram, then you've seen the first half of this video. And if you're watching this just on YouTube and you've watched the whole thing through on YouTube, then good on you. Um, so, like I was saying, it is okay to move on from something that you are not seeing results from. A lot of people, especially when it comes to relationships, people put like it's okay to move on from something. Just because you spend a lot of time doing it doesn't mean that you have to keep doing it specifically because you put a lot of time into it. It is okay. You've been at your job for 3 or 4 years, and you've not seen any raises, any upward mobility. In fact, your boss keeps putting more work on you for the same pay as when you started. It's okay to leave. I mean, obviously, I would advise you to look for employment before you leave the place that you have that you are receiving your income from. However, if you are in a spot where you can financially support yourself without a job until you find another job, go for it. Like go for it. If you have been in a relationship and you have been faithful and you give the person just a ton of love and support, but for whatever reason they do not reciprocate it, but you've been together for years, fucking leave. You are allowed to do that. Like you are the one that is driving. Like you were in the driver's seat, guys. You don't have to put up with this BS. Move to where you're going to be cherished and loved and respected. Respected being the main point. And now I'm going to pull some Spirit Cat cards to see what message the cats have for us. Okay. There's 2 cards that came out. this is the first one, and all the cat cards, all the spirit cat cards, excuse me, have messages on the back. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this new setup. So if you wanted to read it yourself, you can go back and pause the video and read it, but I'm going to read it to you now. It says, balance. Meet Varo Tiptoe Sky. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Varo help you see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. Holy crap. Just like I was saying about, sorry guys, this is a new setup for me. I have a new camera and microphone, so I'm not just recording this shit on my phone anymore. And I'm looking at the laptop over here in the corner, and because it's like, this is my right hand, but in the camera it looks like my left hand, so I'm having a little bit of trouble, so please thank you for bearing with me. But like I was saying, with this card, something's out of balance and you need to get a hold of it. Whatever that is in your life, that is for you. I can't get into specifics because it's different for everybody, because this is a general reading for the collective, but just know you're not alone in that, in the fact that things in your life are out of balance. Everyone's kind of going through that. That's why this is a collective reading. And then the second spirit cat card looks like this. And this is what it says here if you want to pause the video. But again, I'm going to read it out loud. It says, synchronicity. Meet Lexi. She passed into our world through the divine nexus of a series of unlikely events. She arrives at the precise moment when she is needed most. As if answering a silent prayer, she appears with a perfect and sweet antidote to our fears and struggles. You will not know when she is coming, but when she arrives, your heart will be open, the air will sparkle, and your world will awaken with new life. Coincidence? Maybe. A beautiful mystery? Certainly. Watch for her paw prints as they glimmer and meander through your life. So that's what the cat cards have to say. Blah, 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 blah. I think I'm going to pull a goddess oracle deck. Yeah, I'm going to pull a goddess oracle deck. Oracle card from the deck. I'm going to pull a goddess oracle card from my goddess oracle deck. Sorry. I don't know. And because I'm not too familiar with this deck, I have it, and I really haven't worked with them a whole lot, and I feel bad because it's a beautiful deck, and I love the energy of all the goddesses, but I just have not memorized all their meanings, and I'm okay with that because that's what guidebooks are for. So let's see what goddess is going to come forth to bring us a message. What goddess is going to come forth to bring the collective a message. Woo. Huh. Okay. Oh shit. I've never gotten this card before all the times that I've used this deck previously. But this is what it looks like. I do not want to butcher this name. Let me look it up and see if her origin can give me a clue as to the pronunciation. Okay, she's an Aboriginal sun goddess. So, Yi, I think is her name. That's what it seems like, Y-H-I. So I'm going to say Yi. If that's not right, forgive me. But yes. So she came out upright, which means that she is her message is empowerment. So I'm going to read it to you. When you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you are receiving information to know which choice to make, which opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess Yi illuminates your path with her rays and brings clarity as she shows you what you need to know. A bright light also attracts a lot of bugs. So know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is a conditioning that needs to be healed in many people in the world. All you can do is be incandescent and joyful, kind and truthful, and the world will begin to reflect that goodness back to you. The goddess Yi is happy to help you shine. So that really goes along really well with the message of being in the driver's seat of your own life, because you have all the opportunities in the world. Like, and when I say that, and I'm not like kidding or being facetious. God, I can't fix this. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Thank you for being so patient with me while I just be an absolute I don't even know how to describe a chaotic energy right now. That is what that is the energy I'm embodying right now. Anyway, but you have the choice. What was I saying? You can do anything you want, and I don't say that as like a when we're kids, adults tell you you can be anything you want to be, and then proceed to tell you all the ways or and the reasons why you can't do something. Like but you can. If you can think it, you can do it. And there's a reason why you can think it, because if you can think it, you can literally do it. The universe, if you decide to tomorrow that you want to be a deep sea explorer who explores the oceans using one of those submarine cameras and all that stuff. The universe will literally move and align you with that purpose if that's what you decide that you want to do. Or if you decide that you want to be a trick airplane pilot, the universe will whatever you want to do with your life, the universe will align you to do it, and it will allow you to shine brightly and be a beacon of light and hope for others. However, like the message says, light attracts bugs. Like I live in the South, so hence the name Southern Soothsayer. So when it's nighttime and the porch light is on, that is when we get all the bugs and moths and all that stuff, because it's a brilliant light in the dark. And that's really a great metaphor for when someone shines and is just unapologetically themselves. And you attract all kinds of people. You attract people who want to embody their own light, and you also attract people who just want the warmth of your light. And you have to use your discernment to make sure that you know who is there because they are wanting to better themselves, or who just wants to stay warm in your light. And that really is where this Six of Pentacles really is coming through with that message too. Like, all of this, you guys, I don't know what else to say except for use your discernment. Make sure that the people in your life are uplifting you and not draining you, because I mean you've got a lot of life to live and a lot of light to shine, and we don't have time on this planet to not shine our brightest. So, with that being said, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I really appreciate it. If this resonated for you, please like, please comment, please share. Yeah. If you feel so called to, I have links for my PayPal and something else, and you can send me a love offering. I don't currently have my books open for readings right now, but that will change soon. I had to close it to revamp the shop, and so that's that. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.